I am Lizzy with Long Distance Gamers. We are a group of friends who play games remotely due to us living in different states. Today we will be talking about Last Friday. What do I think about it, and more importantly, how do we play it remotely? Now before we get started, there are two different sides. The side with a copy that is running the game is called the runner side. The remote side may or may not have a copy. We will be going over how the remote side sets up and how the remote side responds to the game. This is Last Friday set up for the remote players. If the side does not have a copy and they are playing one of these characters, we would just send all of the characters for that color and then they would choose which one they want. All of these camp starting tokens, as they are out randomly, we will just put a random token, which we have a pile of those for use throughout the game. So that way, whenever you come across one of those, the running side would be able to tell you exactly what that token is. And then once it's removed, you'd be able to tell that it's no longer there. Also, before we start, we do go ahead and send a picture of this to the remote side. We make sure to have a picture of the entire thing, and then a close-up of these two, both the board and then the added cabins. And then something else we do, because the white side and the yellow side of each cabin is different, we will go ahead and set up the yellow sides onto each of the cabins and then take a picture of them. And then we would go ahead and take a picture and send it to the remote sides. Once everything has been played to the point that the cabins are open, whether they are on the yellow side or the white side, we would then go ahead and send an updated picture to the remote side. All of the tokens are set apart. The camp tokens are over here, and then these foot tokens are set by what type they are. For every round, we just let the remote side know if it is a round that they will be saying the spot before they were on or the spot they are on, as it is detailed on this area of the player board for the Maniac. However, it might be a little bit difficult, so a gentle reminder at the beginning of the round, just so that there is no confusion throughout, greatly helps gameplay. For moving throughout, you would just specify how you are moving. If the red person is wanting to move up this way, they would just say, I'll move 1 towards 91. And then I will move 1 towards 74. So that way you're in between 74, 75, 91, and 105. For placement of the Maniac, when he is telling where you're located, he will go ahead and say which location he's on. So if he's on 168, for instance, you would put them on there. And then he would say that he wants to put a token between him and 169. So you'd put that there. If he wants to put it here, he would just say between him and 159 or 160 or 170. If one of the campers does make it to the boat area and they want to take the boat, they will just say where they're going to go ahead and end it. So it will be either on the 109, 106, 123, or 111 location. The game continues whether you are playing one round or all 4 rounds, and you just specify how you're moving. If you are crossing over him, he will let you know if you crossed over him, and then you have to place one of your tokens because you died, so on and so forth until someone wins. That is how you play Last Friday remotely. As you can see, this is a little bit more of an involved hidden movement game. Because of that, I highly recommend that all sides do have a copy, as looking through multiple photos for how you can move through this area on the photo, whether it be this map or this map, can be going through multiple photos, and it drags down the game a little bit more than I would prefer. Another essential thing would be just having some random tokens, whether they be just cheap things bought on Amazon or pieces of paper, just some way to denote that there's a token on the board that you don't know what it is yet. The game plays relatively the same as in person. It's just more about communication and communicating how you are moving versus just moving your piece. This is a game that we do really enjoy playing remotely. However, I highly recommend, with as involved as it is and as variable as it is with these cabins, that all sides do have a copy of the game, as it would be a much better experience and take less time than only one side having a copy or one side not having a copy, for instance. But hey, have fun and be you. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to hear from you.